If your child exhibits a few minutes of tears at daycare or school drop-off each morning, that's generally typical behavior. However, if your child experiences drop-off tears that last 30 minutes or more every day for months, that may be separation anxiety disorder. And knowing the difference could change your child's life. Hi, I'm Dr. Keelan O'Connell, and I'm a board-certified child, adolescent, and adult psychiatrist. Welcome to my series on separation anxiety disorder. Today, we're discussing the differences between typical versus problematic separation anxiety in children. It's important to know that separation anxiety is a completely normal part of childhood development. It typically peaks between 8 and 14 months when babies develop object permanence. That's when they can understand that their caregiver still exists even when they aren't visible, like when their mom's in another room. A caregiver's absence can feel threatening to infants, toddlers, and young children because they literally rely on them to survive. It's normal and expected for toddlers, preschoolers, and young children to experience separation anxiety when starting daycare, preschool, and early elementary school. They might cry at drop-off, cling to you, or protest leaving home. Most kids adjust within a few weeks with consistent supportive routines and reassurance. So, when does it become a disorder? Separation anxiety disorder is diagnosed when the anxiety that a child experiences is excessive, persistent, and causes significant distress or functional impairment beyond what's expected for the child's developmental age. We're talking about a child who remains inconsolable for 30 minutes or longer after you leave, who experiences intrusive, consuming thoughts during separation, like, what if mom never comes to pick me up? Or what if something terrible happens to dad? To meet diagnostic criteria for separation anxiety disorder, symptoms must last at least 4 weeks in children, along with at least 3 of the following. 1. Excessive worry about losing attachment figures or harm coming to them. 2. Persistent refusal to go to school because of separation fears. 3. Persistent refusal to sleep away from home or without the parent nearby. 4. Repeated nightmares about separation. 5. Physical complaints like stomach aches, headaches, and or nausea before and after separation. So, if your child complains of feeling sick every morning, at school or before school, take note. Bottom line, if you suspect that your child has separation anxiety disorder, seek help right now. Early intervention prevents years of missed opportunities later.